Saturday, the Jacksonville Rugby Football Club will host a playoff match, and to tell us more about their sport and their upcoming matchup is Ryan Cox and Mike Lusick. Thank you so very much for being me. Man, you're not a small guy.
No.
Okay, so, all right, so for how long has rugby been in Jacksonville?
So the club actually started in 1972.
Whoa, what?
It's the second oldest rugby club in the state of Florida. I think only Miami is older.
Okay.
1969.
Mm-hmm. Right on. All right, so, you know, rugby's not exactly super huge in North Florida, right? So for those who don't know rugby or understand rugby, like, describe the game, describe the sport to us.
Yeah, so it's kind of a mix between what most people would identify as football and soccer. So we play for 80 minutes straight. We don't do timeouts. There's no breaks. Our halftime's about 5-6 minutes. And the biggest thing is that there's no pads and there's no stoppage of play when it comes to actual penalties and whatnot.
Wow.
So for example, in football, when you might get a loss of 10 yards,
we don't do that. We decide to throw the ball in and lift somebody like a cheerleader. You know, so we played a little bit differently, but rugby is known to be the actual starting point for American football.
Right, rugby's really, really cool. So I actually had the opportunity to have a rugby player and an NFL player on my show before, and they were both talking about how tough rugby is.
Mm-hmm.
Like it is a seriously serious sport,
Mm-hmm.
right? And I didn't know that there was only a commercial break for a halftime. Like that's wild.
Yep.
So how do you have to train in order to be a rugby player? Like what do you have to do? Like,
well, it depends. So we separate our players into the big guys like us, where we're called forwards, and then there are the backs, which are the smaller, faster guys. No matter what, it's all about cardio. So we have to be able to perform all these actions of tackling, passing, running, but we got to do it for 80 minutes straight. Wow. So a lot of cardio, a lot of repeated reps, and we spend a lot of time on the practice field. We're practicing 6-7 hours a week. And that's for a men's team, never mind a professional or a higher level club.
Right, no kidding. Wow. So what made you want to get into rugby?
So I played high school football. I went to the University of Florida for college.
Right on.
You know, I'm a shorter guy, so I was going to play football for Florida. And I found out that they had a club there, and I had a couple of relatives who actually were involved in rugby as coaches.
Cool.
So it just seemed like a natural progression, and I've kind of ran with it since then.
I love that. Okay, so tell us about the matchup. Like, so, you know, tell us who you're playing. Like, it's a playoff game. Go for it.
Yeah, so on Saturday, we've got our the North Conference final for our division. We're playing Daytona Beach. They're our oldest rival. We started playing them back in 1982, which is actually older than the league that we play in.
No kidding.
And it's a big one. So Jacksonville's been on fire this year. We're 5-1, but our only loss is to Daytona. So this is a high-state game, and whoever wins go to a state championship.
It's a very tight game, too.
It's a tight game.
Point
so
loss, I believe.
So where's the game going to be held? How can people find tickets?
Yeah, so it's actually free to go.
Great.
It's going to be at Plantation Sports Complex down in Fleming Island. And from there, you show up. It's 3 o'clock for everybody to show up, 4 o'clock kickoff, and we've got all the fun there. If you can't make it, we've got a live stream, which is accessible on our social media and our website, jacksrfc.com.
Perfect. Thank you so very much, guys. I really
Excellent.
appreciate you coming
Thank
in,
you.
man. Rugby is cool as 8 fans on high. Make sure you get out there to go check out the playoff game.